The Orange County District Attorney is so upset about this that he is holding this rather extraordinary news conference expected to begin in less than 10 minutes. Eric Chase, have you ever heard of anything like that? A district attorney saying, you know, watch out for your kids because this guy's getting out of jail?
Well, that is unusual for him to have this press conference. What I hope he does at this press conference, though, is I hope he apologizes. And Wendy's wrong. What happened here is it was a series of mistakes. The first mistake happened when he was originally sentenced. The judge made a mistake in the sentencing. The Department of Corrections, as they're obligated to do, corrected the sentence. The District Attorney of Orange County had many opportunities to keep this man in custody. They could have prosecuted him for absconding, for bail jumping. They could have tried to keep him in as a sexually violent predator. When he was found, he had child pornography on his computer. They could have tried to keep him in for that. This was a mistake made first by the court and then compounded by the district attorney's office. He did not get a discount for absconding. In this case, it was law enforcement that fell down.
But if he was originally sentenced to 28 years and he's getting out in 3?
That's a mistake in sentencing. The Department of Corrections has to correct an improper sentence made by a judge. When the judge sentenced him to that length of time, he wasn't following the law. In California, the Department of Corrections impartially, not in the side of the prosecution or the defense, has to correct mistakes in law. And that's what happened. It was a mistake by the judge and the DA's office.
Wendy, go ahead.
But Eric, look, here's the problem. Even if you're right, if it was just an error, what kind of legal system says it's an error to give a guy who rapes and molests 3 children repeatedly, it's an error to give him 28 years, and therefore we shouldn't be worried that he was only getting 3 all these years later? Look, let me also say something else.
No, I didn't say it was an error about the length of time.
Well, whatever the error was, it's absurd to say that's an error. I don't care whose error it was. It's not an error to want to give a guy like that at least 28 years, if not longer. And you know what you didn't mention?
Which is why I said the Orange County DA should apologize.
Well,
no, I'll tell you who should apologize. Every branch of government, not just the DA. Don't just yell at the DA. But the DA is doing something good now. By warning the public, we're making an announcement that this man is too...